Yo, what up, my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Magic Arena. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm pretty much done with best of one, all will be one. I do think I'm going to do 100 drafts or so of this format and call it good at best of one, because I'll be going over my stats at the end of the format. With circuits from 17 lands, so that'll be something interesting. I'll post more about that later, but anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. We're gonna do something a little bit interesting here. I'm going to play some quick draft, all will be one. I want to see what it's like drafting with the bots for this format. You get as much time as you want, of course, for quick draft. There are no players you're drafting with. If you look, I mean, I can't even click on the table. There is no table, right? So I'm sure you can take advantage of this in some kind of way. Hello, kitty cat. I'm not sure what specific strategies the bots tend to lean to, as this is my first quick draft of the format. But anyways, this is great if you're, on the fly, you don't have much time to draft or whatever. But yeah, we opened a Sword of Forge and Frontier. I have not had many chances to play with this in the regular draft format. Of course, I would open it here in the quick draft. We will be taking that one here. Notable cards. Cephalopod Sentry. This is a card in person drafting. You can frequently wheel this card and get it super late. We'll see if it comes back pick 9. The Golem here. Ichorplate Golem is really good. And then it falls off pretty quickly from there. But we'll see if the bots like taking something like the Sentry. Okay, second choice, we have quite a few options here. I'm going to lean towards the Hexgold Slash. I think just cheap, good removal you can't really pass up. But Skull Dweller's great. 1 mana Death Touch Toxic one's fantastic. Flensing Raptor similarly good. Chimney Rabble, pretty darn solid. There's a Dune Mover here. Another card similar to the Sentry, the Cephalopod Sentry. Theorist is a card that I see wheel 90% of the time in player drafting. So we'll see if something like that is likely to happen here, but I'm just going to take the Slash. Okay, interesting. Unctus's Retrofitter, one of the best blue uncommons, if not the best, but we also have the best common in the format in the form of the Contagious Vorak. I'm going to lean towards green, I think. But this is interesting to note. A couple of Dune Movers we've seen now, another Rabble here. Picks will be instantaneous, by the way, so if we really wanted to, we could draft in, like 5 seconds and have a deck. Cultivator's nice, Brutalator's good, Brutalizer's good, another Raptor here, Troll's fine. You want to take the 4/4 for 4 with Toxic? I'm okay doing that over the Cultivator, I think. Okay. Couple of good red cards. I have not had huge success with the Anointer, but if we go in red-green, that's the place you want to have it. I do think the Axiom Engraver is one of the best 2-drops you can get in red. Some fine white cards here, and then the Resistance Skywarden's also fine. I hope my cat's not eating the plant. Alright, all is well. Just because this has such a high amount of variance to it, like it's a really, if you don't have any oil creatures, right, or oil permanents, it's a 4 mana 4/2, and that's just really, really weak. I think I like taking the Engraver here, even though that seems weird. Okay, we can take like the Free from Flesh, fantastic trick in the red-green deck. Cackler's also okay, but I'd rather have a baseline creature that has 3 power instead of something that attacks like that. This is a good sign. Lattice Blade Mantis, 7th pick. The Mantis wins or ends plenty of games. Duelist there. A couple of other good green playables. Okay, some lands. I guess I'll take the Hunter's Maze here. Okay, so our wheel, the Cephalopod Sentry did get taken, but we're seeing a bunch of blue and white, including the Raptor, which this might be the best blue common. This just does everything. We'll take the Dune Mover because we can play this in any deck. Okay, another Dune Mover and a Prism. So it does appear like the bots are not favoring the blue-white. As you can see, there's nothing but blue-white cards as far as the eye can see. That Mandible's really late too. So, interesting thing here, I could just hard pivot into blue-white, and I don't necessarily think that would be wrong. If the bots are going to pass all of the blue-white, and yeah, sure, they took the Sentry and the Theorist or whatever, but if they're going to pass all of the blue-white, then you can end up with a really, really good blue-white deck. Skrell's fantastic. X-Gold Slash, Bladed Ambassador, Tamio's Immobilizer, Charge of Mites. I'm going to take the Skrelv and see if we can maybe make a Pack 2 pivot. Okay, punished. We're getting another Vorak here and an Infectious Bite. But I don't think this was necessarily a wrong potential strategy. Lots of good red and green there. Veil of Assimilation. Not too keen on that one. Another Skoldoler. Sack is probably my choice. This is just a nice value card. Predation's decent. I guess we could still be green-white. I mean, my red's not really anything. Canker Bloom, that's fantastic. One of the better 2-drops you can get. Okay, so let's stick with green for now, I guess, and then decide what we want as a secondary. Buy pack 3. Chimney Rabble here is good. Again, it's so weird. Like, there are signals, but they're not true signals, if that makes sense. Bot drafting is just really, really strange. But I think it would be a nice change of pace here, so this is why I'm going for it. Okay, and we're probably just going to lock ourselves into the red-green after all. I like these scamps a lot. I mean, I haven't seen much reason to be red. So I'm going to just take the good green trick that is the Tyver's Stand. Scamp's okay. Sure. Don't really care for Aspirant outside of red-white. I could try splashing Skrelv. I mean, we have the double Dune Mover and the double Vorak does find lands, but I'm not sure that's actually a good plan. Maybe just take the Thirsting Roots for now. Predation Steward's alright. I would not be surprised if I see a bunch of good blue-white come back around in pack 3, and that's a nice late Mantis. Frosty may be not bad here, just a 4/4 haste. Okay, couple of good ones. I like having access to at least one Slinger when you're in red, because there are a lot of good artifacts to kill with it, and we already have a Scamp. I think this is going to be best of 1, right? I think Quick Draft is also best of 1. That is a very fun card. Okay, let's check something here. Sack, Scamp, Flesh, Engraver, Stewards. Technically, the Voraks can proliferate. Double Mantis. Brutalizer gives Toxic. That's a fun pick. It's not a good pick. And the reason is we have Adaptive here, which is just an insane 1-drop. We have Bolt Charge here. We have Cultivator here. We're having fun. I mean, I'm rank 34, and maybe we're going to spew off, but I'll take it. What the hell? Let's take another Engraver over the... Oh, no, let's take the Convert here over the second Engraver or the third Mantis. Nice little Ravager over a Slash. Our deck's very, very solid, I think. We have a ton of 4-drops. I almost wonder if it's right to cut the Brutalizer because it doesn't have any synergy in our deck. Halberd's great, Volt Charge is great, another Engraver's great. I guess the Dune Movers also give poison, don't they? But they have to be connecting for that to matter. I mean, I don't like those are our filler 2-drops. Take the charge for a little more removal. Punisher's good here. Furnace Strider's good here. Golem's good here. This is pick 6 and I want 3 cards really badly. If we want to make this worth it, I probably need to take one of the oil creatures. I guess this is the only true oil creature since Golem doesn't have oil itself. It's just really good with oil. Okay, well, there's another one. Sheesh, and another convert. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bot drafting's so crazy. Cultivator's fantastic. Engraver on the wheel's great. We can cut the copper long leg. Having one hazardous blast is also quite nice. I am going to cut this brutalizer, I think. The scamp's probably our worst of the oils. I mean, I guess I can cut the slinger now too. And 16 lands should be sufficient here. I don't even think I'm going to run any of those tap lands I picked up. Alright, this is going to be a fun little one. Let's take a peek at this all for one more time. Or all will be one. All for one, I'm thinking of my hero. Strider, 2 Mantis. Technically the Vorax, but I need something to proliferate. Same thing with the Charge. Steward, if convert hits. 2 Engravers. Technically the proliferate on the Canker. Cultivator. Free from Flesh. Sack. I think it's probably good enough to try. I mean, maybe it's worth running the other Scamp as well, just because it's an extra way to add that. Gotta have a little fun every once in a while, right? I could cut like the... what? I could cut Thirsting Roots. I don't need that so much if I'm not splashing. Go 16 lands. Our curve is 2.8. We have a Cultivator, 2 Engravers for rummaging away, and then a Convert. Our creature count at 16. Maybe it's better to run Brutalizer over one of the Rebels. Alright, let's try it. I mean, I think having access to Quick Draft is really, really nice, though it is not my preferred method of drafting. And this is ranked, right? Yeah, so this is still ranked. I don't know what this is going to be like, because I would imagine the average... well, I guess that's not even true. I was going to say the average card quality of Quick Drafts. What would that be like? I would think higher, but maybe that's not the case. As we go on the draw here with the turn 1 Hex Gold Slash, so I will keep it. Pretty nice looking hand. Opponent didn't do anything on turn 2. We drew a Cultivator. Alright, looks like they are going to try to poison me out. Vorak, try to find some lands here. Vraska's Fall, okay. Sword gone, Golem and Charge. A couple of goodies gone, and actually, ooh, that's really awkward. Not hitting the second green means I might not be able to cast anything next turn. Set 3 poison now. Forest here, please. Kind of brutal. That's exactly the type of turn that the opponent really needs. Me to do nothing there. Oh, goody. Good news is... yeah, we can finish everything off here pretty easily. Oddly, Hexgold Slash only deals damage to creatures. The majority of burn spells these days can also hit planeswalkers, but this is good for us because we just obviously get to go Furnace Strider and smack it up. So, I mean, the opponent's still at 22, but feeling rather confident about our position. Blue-black usually has a bunch of 1 toughness creatures, so I don't think we're going to play Ravager next turn, even though that's our most mana-efficient play. They're just passing. Will not be surprised if they do have counters here. Ring the ending or whatever it's called. Oh. Just cancel, okay. So Cankerbloom can get rid of the mesmerizing dose if necessary. That put me up to 4 poison. There we go, there's a 1-drop for us to kill. Still don't have that second green. Man, drawing a forest there to hold up Tyver's stand would be so good. But, I mean, we're going to hit him here for 9 points of damage, so... Would appear they have a Whispers of the Dross in their hands. So let's just assume that we have 1 more poison than we do currently. Okay, I'm at 5. Is that their 3rd prologue? Yeah. This is one of the problems with trying to go... That was a fantastic draw. This is one of the problems with trying to go for the blue-black deck. A lot of the times you don't have ways to develop out on the board. Oh, they just dead? Yeah, we figured they had that. Let that resolve first. And then we've put the flesh on our Strider so that it gets more oil in case they somehow survive, but we have the Tyver stand, so that doesn't matter. This is still lethal. Okay. They got me to 8 poison! That's great. Yeah, so, I mean, they went into the draft... They probably, like, opened Kaido and just tried to force the get you with the poison strat in the bot format. That goes back to what I was kind of talking about earlier, or what I was maybe alluding to, the fact that in bot draft you can probably get a lot more, not synergistic maybe, but cohesive, straightforward decks, right? Because there aren't really signals to be read. I mean, you can take note of things that are lacking from specific packs, but... And I guess that sometimes that's similar to normal draft. You open something and you can just force it pretty easily. Anyway. Little taste of quick draft. I do expect to do mostly best of 3 from here on out. But I just wanted to see what it was like. We'll be on the draw again. I think this is a pretty easy mulligan. This is the same exact hand. Okay, well, I'm going to lose the Cankerbloom here and keep all of the rest of these cards. We have a few different oil sources, and we even drew the forest. Perfect. So, Sack is going to put 2 oil counters on the battlefield for me, which makes the Ravager cost quite a bit less. Blue-white prologue. Interesting. Huh. Oh man, we really, really would like to draw something to do next turn. And then a land after that. Like Vorak here would be nuts. Oh, that's pretty good. Woo! Sometimes it really do be like that. There goes our sword once again. So they took my Sack off the battlefield, so the Ravager can't come down next turn. Sure. I don't want to use the Scamp ability since leaving the oil on the battlefield is obviously relevant. So they did a little bit of a mistake here, because now they can't use their Terramorphic Expanse unless they want to use whatever they put on top. Or lose, rather, whatever they put on top. Let's just get the 4/4 online. Yeah, they noticed that afterwards, it looks like. Okay. So Charge of Might and the Chrome Prowler are two ways that they could instant speed artifact. I'm not going to block the Eye of Malkator here. We're just going to be pushing too much damage. So best case scenario would be the Vorak getting blocked by the Sentry now next turn. Okay, they're still not blocking. Interesting. I'm fine with that, though. Although it's probably still right just to play out the 5/5 at this point. Yeah. I mean, so I could have played the Ravager pre-combat so they wouldn't be able to block with the Chorus. But then I wouldn't potentially blow them out with the Vorak. But it looks like they're just playing scared on the Sentry. It's fine. I'll take another 4 if they have another artifact. Which they did not. This time we can go ahead and use the Scamp since we don't need the Ravager anymore. Or rather, we already played it out. +2/+2 maybe? Draw a card? Yep. So they're still going to go down to 4. It's fine. Yeah, we just attack with everything next turn, right? Oh, and then we don't have lethal. Aha. Beautiful. I'm okay just passing priority here. Because I think they have something. Yeah, alright, now we can go for it. Easy peasy, baby. I mean, besides drafting with bots, this feels just very comparable to regular best of one. Not too much to say. I don't remember what the payouts are. How much did it cost to enter this? These payouts are a lot lower than normal. But I guess it was probably cheaper to enter. In any case, 2-0. Game 3. Nice looking hand. This will be a great curve out here on the play, especially if opponent doesn't have too much early interaction for us. Don't kill it. I need this. No touchy. Please? Alright, we'll take it. And that was nice because I needed the land here. I'm gonna take the forest instead of the mountain. If I take the mountain, I can hold up slash. But this way, if they kill my convert and I draw another forest, I can... rather, if I draw a mountain, I'd be able to play the brutalizer. This feels like it might just be a setup, hazardous blast for lethal. Nice. Not trading our Vorak off for that token, especially when blast kills the token. We can also combine the blast and the slash next turn to kill one of their 3 toughness creatures like the engraver if we really wanted to. Although if they played Be pretty sweet if they played their own Mantis, then we can do that instead. The Gorger. Okay. That's pretty good too. Yeah, let's just attack with the Mantis here. Because they have to double block this, or they just take it. Either of which I'm happy with. I was debating there playing the Brutalizer out and holding up the Slash, but I think playing out the Strider's good. So I can put them to 1 next turn if they don't do anything and I just last. Okay, so they're going to gain 3 back. Oh, they're gonna move the Batterfist to the Troll so it can trade with the Mantis. That's not a bad line. Sure. Alright. Set up, and go for the blast next turn. Hopefully they just tap out for something irrelevant. That is irrelevant. Is also irrelevant. Nice game we have here. No blocking today, my friend. What's your life total? Not enough. That's magic, baby. You thought the game was going to turn into a nice board stall, grindy battle of wits? No, no, no. You can't block. You can't block, and now you cannot win. On to match 4. I think this is an okay hand to keep on the draw, oddly. Vorak does a lot of work, like... Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. Sack into Vorak. Turn 4, if we don't find something else to do, we can just activate the sack. Though perhaps maybe Vorak into Mantis is a better line. Oh, sure, that's fine. Planner Disruption the sack, that does turn off all of the abilities. I do like the fact that they haven't developed out to the board the first 3 turns as well, so, I mean, they might have like a Vraska's Fall or something that, yeah, whatever. We're gonna get to draw a card off of this, most likely. Okay. Versus Black-White, Chonker, Chonker, Chonker is gonna be a nice curve. I'm just gonna be a little bit worried about, bombs, I guess. Oh, there's the fall, okay. There's the Shepherd, that's fine. I will certainly... Actually, no. I take that back. I'm gonna Mantis here, and then next turn I can Ravager plus Slash to finish off the Shepherd. Need to save the Slash, otherwise can't kill the Shepherd with what we want to do. Alright, so let's attack for 5. I'm gonna hold my lands here since we have 2 engravers in the deck. I don't think we have any reason to get to 6 for next turn, right? Sure. That adds 1 damage, so we'll definitely play it. Okay. They have 2 of those sack lands available too, so... I don't like it, but I'm gonna attack. Because that allows them to get... corrupted on me now. Oh, God. Okay. Well... That's pretty brutal. Yeah, what can you do? Starting to flood out now, too. Actually, this is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, I guess we didn't flood out. No! It's a little bit of a flood, but... we have outs. Sucky thing for us is that the Basilica means they get to choose what they're gonna do. We have no reason to proliferate here. Yeah, the planar disruption on the incubation sack was the big winner. Wow, they didn't use the Basilica? So they have some scary stuff in their deck that cost 6, maybe. Or maybe they just forgot. I don't know. This is strange. Okay. I'll take another 5. Yeah, I'm at 5. We have outs. Tyver's Stand looks like it might win here. Hazardous Blast looks like it might win here. I don't think I have a choice. I mean, they're going to block with Chorus, but... and if they have something that costs 3 or more in their hand, I can't win, because they just kill the Golem and kill me, but that... we don't really have a choice, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe this was incorrect. Because now, if I had kept the Golem and draw Furnace Strider, we would have had exactly lethal if they don't have anything here. Okay, well... nothing you can do about that. I mean, we're only running 16 lands. We drew 13 of them, is that right? 12 of them? Oh, no, we didn't have a sack land. 12? Sure. Sure. We had outs. I don't know what I could have done there differently. Yeah, they just had good answers in Domestic or GG. I can't remember. I think Quick Draft, you only play against other people in Quick Draft. Well, there's our sword, but we can't keep this hand. Wow, what a terrible hand. This hand's insane. Wow, this hand is very good. I'm gonna pitch the Scamp here. Amazing 6-card hand. Remember, the Cultivator does not ramp on turn 2. So I'm not going to be able to play a 3-drop on turn 2, but this is... as far as 6-card hands go, you can't ask for much better. Ah, they're on a mulligan of 5. Yikes. So with Golem, our Cultivator is going to be a 2/3. The Dune Mover. Green, white. They did put a land on top. I'm gonna assume that they're on the poison deck then. I'm not blocking the Dune Mover. I'm gonna go ahead and take 2. Oh, okay. We need to save the slash for something like, what do you call it? Plague Nurse. 2 good hits gone. We can proliferate on our Cultivator if we want to. But I don't think that's relevant. Since Cultivator's going to be going up to 2 here anyways, most likely. Pendant, sure. I'm okay just getting rid of this and starting the beats. It's a little bit aggressive, but it's not like Slash is generally going to kill something better. I mean, maybe they have a Tyrant Axe as well, but that would be for a few turns down the line, so... That's a really good draw. I mean, I had something to do with my mana, technically, because of the Engraver, but... Now, every turn we can just start making 3/3s. That's good. We have a ton of cards that will wreck them. Blast, Ravager. A ton. 2 whole cards that will wreck them. Alright, not going to play any more lands out. So the only cards we're really worried about are like Wanderer and... Or not Wanderer, the Emperor and... who's it, what's it? White Sun's Twilight. Ravager is basically an insta-win. Blast is obviously an insta-win. Okay, it's a 5/6 with extra oil. They only have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, and we can almost kill them here. We wait until next turn. Because next turn we can make a 3/3, give it haste, and go smashing. Okay. That'll do just fine. We're not going to proliferate. Oh, actually, no, we can if we want to. No, we want the land. That's good. Because we're planning on killing him this turn here anyways, right? Strider on the 3/3 that we just made. Strider on the Vorak. They have 4 blockers. Like, I figure if they had charge of the mites, or whatever it's called, they would have already used it on our Furnace Strider before doing any of this. And even if they live, it's not like they can toxic me out with their current board, right? Unless they... I don't even know what they could draw. Necrogen Rock Priest in their hand and they draw Swamp or something, you know? Because Plague Nurse they wouldn't be able to activate. Tyrant Axe only adds 3 and they wouldn't have it anyways, right? Okay, yeah. Quick draft is whatever. I'm sure there are people that play exclusively quick draft. But I'm always going to prefer... Oh, we have this card in our deck! I'm always going to prefer best of 3/human drafting. The reason we play so much best of 1, and I guess it's twofold. You get to play a lot more games in best of 1, but it's also the only ranked limited, which is so crappy to think about. I mean, we've said this plenty of times, and maybe eventually, if they're not rolling in their Scrooge McDuck cash, they'll put best of 3 as ranked, but forcing, like, especially as a limited only player, you know, forcing you to do best of 1 in order to make top whatever qualifiers is kind of sad. Alright. Let's have an all will be 1 game. Well, that is an annoying way to deal with all will be 1. They're attacking with their cultivator? Oh my gosh. Gosh, I have to run out all these oil creatures, and yet I want to be holding them for the all will be 1, because like playing the engraver if I have all will be on the 1 on the battlefield is just a shock. Tablet of Completion, sure. That's good. I think we're just going to go for a double block on the Cankerbloom next turn. Because I only get to trade with, like, my engraver. It's pretty risky for them to use a trick if... I'm holding up all this mana, you know? Okay. I'm still going to play out the Mantis next turn, but again, suffers from the same annoying thing that I'm going to cast my oil creature after, or rather before all will be 1. Getting back their Cankerbloom, sure. I'll Volt Charge the Cankerbloom end of turn if they want to untap and play it. So they get to start drawing cards when it has 5 counters on it. It's a little bit slow. But that's going to be very good for them, given the current situation. So, most sadly, I'm going to need to kill the Cankerbloom before running out all will be 1, huh? This is going to be a game where it's probably not even correct to run it out. We can just smash them otherwise. Although I guess the Vorak's going to be... Wow, we bricked, and there goes our sword once again. I guess the Vorak will be a tempting trade for them, at least. Oh, end of turn. They got tricks. Oh, they're just gonna... Sure. What did I pass to take this card? It was something good. Undoubtedly better in this situation, I'm sure. Excuse me. Okay. There goes another Proliferate, so that's going to put the tablet on 5 now. And it's pay 1 to draw? Sure. Yeah, I need to kill them quick, otherwise they're going to bury me, but we still have so many good cards in our hand, I'm not too concerned. Alright. trade here, ideally. Beautiful. Correct play, 100% Ravager. Fun play, 100% all will be one. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's fine. That'd be pretty cool if Tablet of Completion like won the game if it had like 20 counters on it or something. Helix Pinnacle type effect. Huh? Uh-oh. Blue Sun's Twilight or something? Oh, whatever, I don't care about that. Let's see. Shoot them for one. Can I win next turn? It might be close. Not quite, right? 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, this is lethal. Bolt charge. Counter, counter, counter. This is definitely lethal. This is so much all will be one damage because of the double proliferate. Actually, wait. No, I can put it on all their crap too. Of course it's lethal. Yeah. Don't forget, kids. Your opponent's stuff, you can proliferate. Wow. What did that turn Volt Charge? That was 3 mana, 9 damage? With Volt Charge, 10 damage? Holy crap. Alright, see? That made it all worth it. Turns out playing the all will be one was the absolute correct play. I totally forgot that I could do it like that. I mean, I've done it before. I know I can proliferate my opponent's stuff, and I've proliferated poison that was on me, but that's pretty good, yeah. Volt Charge, 3 to face, and then proliferate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Crazy. Good. I'm glad we got to do that. We still haven't played our sword, but at least we got to do all will be one. Alright, alright. On to the next. Another fantastic looking oil hand. Wow, this golem here is kind of nuts. Hopefully. Mandible Justiciar. Okay. Kitty cat, don't do that. I think I like double blocking here. That's fine by me. I don't think we want to be discarding any here, right? Yeah, let's just play the Vorak. Have a land, hopefully. No! There goes our all will be one. What can you do? The Rabble, sure. I'll trade if they want. I don't think we're discarding anything here. Everything in our hand seems pretty worthwhile. You know when your opponent's not attacking with their engraver. Kind of scary sign. That's fine. Sure. Flyer is going to be annoying to race in the air, but I think I still want to play out another Mantis. Yeah. Is it possible I discard the Chimney Rabble now? Oh, that's annoying. Game plan here is to play the Golem and attack with Free from Flesh open. So oddly, if I remove the oil counter, it is the same size. Best possible draw is Hazardous Blast. Okay, they're giving haste. We have Mantis, though. I mean, make them do something here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take the rest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it a Free from Flesh or a Crescendo? We'll find out. They did leave back their Glider. I mean, this is a free eat, so they're forced to do something here. Wow, they're pushing the damage, so we just get to win now? 4, 5, 9, 12? Am I missing something? They went extremely greedy here. Okay. Hey, we drew our sword. Are they just dead on board? Not quite, but close enough. We had no wrong way to do this. Kind of scary. Don't know why they want. I mean, seems like killing my mantis or trading for my mantis would have been better for them, but whatever. We'll take it. 6 and 1. First pick sword. Draw it once. Don't cast it because they were already dead. Seems about right. All right, game number 8 here of this quick draft with our red-green, our red-green sword deck. And looks pretty darn good, despite being on the draw. Mountain or forest? My pro red-green? No, that is a swamp. How dare you? Canker Bloom. The reverse Canker, huh? Alright. We don't need the mana source from the convert, so I'll just run out my own Canker Bloom and try to trade. I accept. Deal. Hive Master is annoying. Blast, Volt Charge, sure. I'm not going to trade the Vorak off here. I don't mind taking 1 poison. We'll play out the Convert next turn to offer for the Hive Master the following turn. They did grab a land on top, and it's going to be land number 5, interesting enough. What kind of scary beasts will we see? That's annoying. Alright, I go up to 2 poison. I guess I'm going to go up to corrupted range since I'm not blocking the Hive Master with my engraver. Might got quite a bit of damage. Oh, sure. They might have another Whispers, they might have Titanic, they might have any number of things here. I don't mind forcing it out. Great, sure. Got rid of a Tiber stand and trade for my engraver. I'm alright with that. 1 card unknown left in hand. It is an annoying one, though. Well, I guess we'll play defense then. Doesn't matter what order I do these in, because these ones gain oil later. I mean, we're stable. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with this. All day, let's go. Definitely attacking here. I don't care if they're going to hit me for 2 more poison. We get to effectively draw some cards here. You may play those cards this turn. You may play an additional land this turn. Well, so be it. Especially if they brick here. We're gonna pull very far ahead, and that's probably just game over. Sword is so good if you can get it online. It just takes a little while to get there, you know? I expect a prompt scoop to this Ravager. Yeah. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This will be my probable only one and only quick draft of this format, but we wanted to give a shot, see what it was like. And yeah, I mean, the drafts are going to be interesting because you're drafting with bots, but the gameplay is going to be gameplay from All Will Be One. So from here on out, I expect some more best of 3. You've been seeing a lot of best of 3 sealed lately, but that was prep for the qualifier. That if you missed that, you should watch the last 2 days worth of videos. Otherwise, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And as always, check out our partners over at cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card related needs. A link in the description. I'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Bye-bye.